T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Main engine start, 0, and liftoff.
Die Schaltung wird langsam.
Hast du ihn am Telefon?
The GRACE follow-on measurements give us very clear and tangible information on how the hydrologic system, how the Earth system is changing and evolving to help inform us so we can make sound decisions in the future of how we manage our resources. To me, it's important to track and understand the water and the water resources and the trends, because we have really, over the last century or two, we've built our civilization around the climate that we had and the water resources that that we had. And if those are changing, that can have a profound impact on how we operate our society.
Water is critical to every phase of our life. It's critical, for our own health, and for us to have agriculture, and for us to really live the way we live today. And you can't manage something. You can't manage it until you can measure it. So we cannot measure our water effectively using current satellites. And what GRACE and GRACE Follow-On provide us is this global measurement of water in all of these phases. And those measurements allow us to manage that water more effectively. The key to the measurement is that the satellites move together and apart as they fly over different masses. So in your backyard, it's just rained. Your backyard is now heavier. So the satellites fly over it. The first satellite senses that your backyard is now heavier, gets pulled forward, and then as they're leaving, the last satellite's still feeling that extra weight from the rainfall. So that kind of dance that the satellites do around the Earth as they fly over more or less mass, or how much it has changed since last month, that's the fundamental GRACE measurement.
GRACE does two things, and GRACE Follow-On will do the same two things. It maps the mass of water as it moves around the planet from month to month. We do 30-day maps. And we also use GPS signals. The interaction of the spacecraft signals with GPS signals through the atmosphere as they come up over the horizon or go down over the horizon to measure the amount of water in the atmosphere. I think there's an increasing awareness and consciousness around the Earth that water is a critical resource, and that the sea level is rising, the polar caps are melting, and that all these have long-term ramifications on how we live. Coastal cities need to understand if the ocean is rising. If you're in a big agriculture area like Central California, you want to understand what the long-term pros and cons about the decisions that you make about how you use water, how they're going to affect the future of the agriculture, the business you're in. So I think that awareness and also the awareness that this data is available has been increasing over the years and become more and more important as people understand there are tools now to monitor and estimate what the future might be like given the trends that we see.